multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zola. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready.
Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time.
That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome in, everybody, to another edition. Oh, sorry, y'all. Hi, can you hear me now? I'm sorry. I don't know why I had turned up so loudly, but hopefully you were able to hear me over the music. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have all of you here for another edition, bringing this virtual tour live, y'all. We got a lot to talk about with 90 Day Fiance Hunt for Love Season 1, Episode 7. Hopefully all is well with all of you. Higher is waiting, lower is available. But either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro here. Yes, indeedy there. A lot going on in the world today. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is a me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have all you here. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. We gotta talk 90 Day Fiance, because child, it was a lot that went down on this episode. This is season 1, episode 7. Yes, indeed there. So let's get in, make it do what it do. So we pick up where the last episode left off with Colt and Rob. And Jennifer is big mad because everybody gets just molly-whopping her with their words, okay? And I am here for it because, Jennifer, you have done way too damn much to Tim. And guess what? The chickens have come home to roost, child. And they are not liking your energy. No, you deserved everything you got. In the words of Maurice Scott, lay there, roll over, and take it. You should have just been honest of like, hey, yes, me and Rob, we did it. And then just moved on. It's not the fact that you can't do it. It's the transparency of it all. That's what that is. Okay? So miss me with your ish. Miss me with your ish. Okay? Miss me with it. I'm flabbergasted. I'm really am flabbergasted. Truly. I don't get it. So it's cool when you can do that to Tim, Jennifer, but it ain't cool when everybody else mollywops on you like you've been mollywopping on Tim with your words. Okay. All right. And Jennifer said it's her right. And Tiffany said, well, tell Cole that. Tell Cole in transparency that you doing what you doing. And I fully agree with Tiffany here. Like, y'all are all grown. So move in a grown fashion. Cole is not taking Jennifer's bull jive at all. And Rob is big mad. And Rob, bruh, you ain't got no right to be big mad at all. Because when Cole asked you, you lied. And you do realize on the reunion, they're going to pull up this tape. They probably showed the tape in the after show already. But bruh, you can't take the moral high ground here. You can't do that. You just can't do it. So here's the thing, right? Rob talked about Colt and that, that Colt said, D pics while he was married. Listen, two things can be true. Yes, it's true that Colt did that, but also too, Colt was right about you, Rob. And that you did what you did, bro. Like, it is what it is. Like, and like I said, he or she has to sin cast the first stone. So Rob, like, bro, you can't really say nothing, bro, because your closet ain't clean either. What we doing here? So communication is not going well from Nick. And then Tanya said honesty is not going well either. Well. So Tiffany is not believing that Rob and Jennifer did not, get it in, which they did. They absolutely did. The moaning you heard was Rob and Jennifer. They just don't want to admit to it. And Cole, you're the MVP, bro. You're the MVP because you checked in on Cole right after. And like I said, I don't feel like what Cole said was wrong. Now, Cole is still, he's still out the way. But, in this regard, I'm gonna give Colt the win here. I'm gonna give Colt the win. So then we got Chantel and Joe and Usman and Nikki. They're on a double date. They're going to a beer spa in Tulum. So on the way to the beer spa, Nikki saw a dog eating out of a trash can, and tears came from Nikki. Nikki cares about animals. She has saved a lot of animals. Usman wants a mansion in Nazu, and in Africa, that's not uncommon to him. It's not uncommon, sure, but that doesn't mean you can't care about it. So then we see Joe and Chantel get a beer bath, and Nikki and Usman get an energy cleanse. So yeast, barley, and hops, okay? So that's the beer bath, right? And apparently supposed to clean your skin and stuff like that. That would be like taking Bud Light or Budweiser and just dumping it in the tub. And I'm sure it's a fermented process in Tulum. So y'all, please do not go get a 18-pack or 24-pack of Bud Light or Busch or Bud Light or Budweiser and do that. Please don't. Okay, that's not the move. That's not the move at all. That's not the move at all. So with an energy cleanse, it was funny because there was conch shells and smoke, right? Some seances, affirmations, said by Michael Sci energy was being given. Joe wants to know more about Chantel as a woman and is happy with what he sees. I would be happy too, Joe, because it should have been me and not you. No disrespect. I like Joe. I do. Nikki's giving a hippie vibe. The person doing the energy cleanse is saying 3 eyes clean for Nikki and heart clean for Usman. And so the thing I thought about, I literally put this in my notes. Hang on, y'all. Let me get this. Y'all, listen, y'all know I'm all about my references, right? Yes, indeed. There. All right. So y'all look at this right here. This moment right here from SpongeBob. Listen, I had to do it. I had no other option here. Okay. So literally when I saw this, I had to put this in my notes. Okay. So give me a moment. Roll it. That was the thing I thought about with the conch shell. I'm like, was there any magic in that conch shell? Let's keep going. Here's the trailer for the SpongeBob movie, The Search for SquarePants.
This Christmas, something big is coming to theaters.
I'm ready!
Let's go! And they're about to go. Watch where you're going.
Sorry.
Wait, no! Where they've never
Ahoy!
gone before.
The underworld! It's not for the faint of heart. Oh, my lucky brick.
Dutchman's taking SpongeBob to the deepest, most dangerous part of the sea, the underworld.
Underwear? Underwear.
The SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants.
Destiny is squeezing my buns. Do you feel it?
Nothing. But don't let me slow you down.
Okay. Yo, that was my first time seeing that trailer. Oh my God. The fact that SpongeBob is still getting bags out here. Good on you, SpongeBob. Good on you. Good on you. Good on you. Okay. So that being said, let's get back to our review. But seriously, I wanted to bring up the magic conch, okay? Because I just thought that was freaking hilarious. The magic conch, okay? I just thought that was quite hilarious. Okay. Oh my God. All right. So after that moment happened, right? So Nikki is in this hot tub in the water with her whole dress because she did not bring a bathing suit. And Nikki asked about culturally, how do you marry in Africa? And Usman says you can marry 1, 2, 3, or 4 women. But if I can find one wife for me, that would be good. And Nikki says, how would you feel about, dating and marrying someone who's bisexual? And Usman thought bisexual meant anal. That's what he legitimately thought, okay? Now, he says that in his culture, they don't talk about sex. There are underground clubs everywhere, Usman. Stop that ish, okay? Stop it. You probably performed at a private event, okay? Where, let me tell you something, the husband and wife, they might have had some flirty energy and they did things at the party away from everybody, okay? So stop that ish. Stop that line. You shut up. The words of Adam Sandler. Yes, indeed. So Nikki is about normal sex. She's like, no, I don't do that. No, it just means I like women too. Usman has never dated anyone bisexual, and Usman wants somebody on the same page. But he utilized Nikki to make Courtney jealous, which I don't think that was right. Because even though we haven't known Nikki long during the show, I think Nikki's a decent person, right? And I do believe she will find somebody for sure. So then we are with Joe and Chantel, and they make a brew called Joe Tell Brew, right? Chantel is 33 years old. The youngest she'll date is 27. And Chantel says Joe is mature for 25 years old. And Joe says, I don't bite unless you ask. I'm like, Joe, all right now, listen, as the fireworks are going off behind us here, you're a bold one, aren't you? Yes, you are. You are a bold one. Yes, indeed. So, you know, Chantel says that there is an attraction there to Joe, and she can't wait to see what develops from that. So then Cole chases Jen, right? Jen does not want to talk to Cole. I'm talking about Jennifer here. And she wants space, rather. She wants to talk with some professionals in the morning with her and Cole. And everyone is on Cole, and she wants to screw Rob and marry Cole. It's just like, you can do that, but just be transparent about it. I think that's everybody's main issue with you. So then there is a tiki party happening. And of course, you know, there's only one thing that I can do. Y'all know that I'm all about media references. Oh, man, I gotta bring it up. I got to bring it up. Okay. Yes, indeed. Here. Play. Well, some good topical either way. You look all together. Oh my gosh. I had to. You saw the thumbnail. You know my voice, and damn it, you know why you're here. Stop it. Stop judging me. Okay, listen. Can't help that. Come up with media references. Damn it. Listen, I ain't got staff and crew and huge promotional budget and everything, and got these nice fireworks from Disney. You know, but that's really all I got. You know. And, my Lord Jesus, just. But that's the first thing I thought of when they were going to the tiki party and the tiki. Tiki. Welcome to a tropical hideaway, you lucky people. You. Let me tell you, if we weren't a part of the show, we'll be in the audience too. Yes, indeed. So at the tiki party, Courtney was to herself. Her feet pics got her money link in her bio. Charming. Very, very charming. Elise and Courtney talk. Jennifer did not admit to screwing Rob, but slept at his place. Usman and Nikki and Joe and Chantel, they all went on a date. And Courtney is pissed because Usman has not asked Courtney out on a date. Now, here's my thing, right? And I truly feel this way. Hey, Colton James Hodge, good to see you, my friend. Here's the thing I feel about this, right? If you have to beg for a date, move on. Like, we're in episode 7. And he hasn't given a damn about you since then? No, move on. And I will say, in a weird way, I do believe that Courtney and Cole could potentially develop something. Now, will that thing last? Now, I can't say. But I do believe that, you know, Cole and Courtney, Courtney, could be something potentially, you know, but that's just my take. Okay. All right. Actually, hang on. Let me see something here. Let me see something real quick. I need to do this. Okay, so you can still hear me through the intro. Okay, that's why I want to make sure, because I'm like, I never usually have the music turned up that loud. It's usually for the outro that I do that. But anyway, just have to make sure y'all can still hear me. Okay, for the replay game. All right, here we go. Back to our review. So like I said, never have somebody more than once not show you that they don't care about you, right? So Carlo and Tiffany are still hanging out, which shout out to Carlo for, taking those steps to, take a swing to see if he could date somebody with kids, because not everybody can. But also too, not everybody has to choose that, right? So then after that, Colt says the queen has arrived. And then Joe says, come here, baby, let me get you a drink. I'm like, whoa. And Chantel, green is a good color on you. The thickness was thickening. Okay. All right. Gee. I believe that me and Chantel will be a better couple than her and Joe. I'm just saying. Okay. Just say I'm closer to age. I'm 30. She's 33, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she's 33. So that's like a 3-year age difference. That's not too crazy. But I will say Joe is very mature, so I will give Joe his credit. He seems like a good dude from what we've seen on the show so far. Colt says he feels the strongest connection to Courtney. And I will agree with that. I think Colt has definitely, bolstered his confidence since being in Tulum. So I think this is a good thing for him. Rob said, "Uck the party." So basically, screw it. And Courtney said that they're coming. Courtney. Very well done. Very well done. Very well done. A round of applause to you. A round of applause to you. A round of applause to you. Because it was right there. And you took the joke. Well done. And then, Chantel and Tiffany eventually got like, really? But it's like, yeah. So, and then Jennifer's not, coming to the party either. And Usman is afraid, right, of Courtney's connection to Colt. But here's the thing, Usman. Courtney's not your woman. So she's fair game. Even though it's probably you and Colt that are probably the only ones interested in her. But still, I look at this like a free vacation, honestly. So Courtney and Usman talk. And Courtney says in her confessional that she has her guard up unless you earn the right to bring her guard down. I fully agree with that. Never take your guard down for people who don't deserve it. Don't ever do that. So then, Jay brings up that Cole got rejected by May. And, that was rude, bro. That was really, really rude. Like, and May's just looking something cute. Like, I'm sorry, Cole. Didn't mean to do it. It's like, you had your reasons, right? But you didn't also have to, dig into Colt by association with Jay. And it's just like, May can say, hey, first of all, Jay, that's not a cool move. And Colt, he's a good person, Now if Colt was an asshole, I would understand that big, but that was so then, Jay asked Tiffany out on a date, and Jay said, I didn't get rejected like Colt. I'm like, bruh, that doesn't make you any better. Because Tiffany could say that, and she did say this, but she could have said, hey, I don't like that. Colt's my friend. No, and then you would look like the asshole. But Tiffany did see the trick that you did, so there's that. Courtney wants to go on a date with Usman, and Courtney wants to be on a yacht with champagne, fruit, and tacos. I don't think that you can eat fruit and tacos at the same time because the acidity of the fruit with the spices of the tacos. I just, y'all got Pepto-Bismol. I'm just saying. So then Courtney and Usman lead the party together that got under, Colt's skin there. So then Jennifer and Rob have dinner. And let me guess, Jennifer was dessert. Her churro thighs were dessert. Her do leche thighs were dessert. Y'all made some Mexican hot chocolate and you swallowed it up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you ever went through a time in life when you were swallowed up and everything was overwhelming? Jennifer and Rob have dinner. Okay. Jen and Cole talked to Tanya. Jennifer felt hurt, by everybody, getting on her. It's like, child, you're an adult. We're big and bad and bold enough to do it. You should be big about and bold enough to hear everybody out, okay? Because you've been doing the same thing to Tim for a while now, okay? So, no, you can't get away with that ish, okay? Not here, not there, not anywhere, Brainly. I am, okay? No, you can't do that. So, with that being said, Jennifer feels that Rob is outside the drama, feels comfortable, but Cole is Jennifer's main interest. You try to have your cake and eat it too, rather. And it's just like, if you want that, then just be honest about it, like people been saying. But you not being honest is making people pissed. Because guess what? If the shoe was on the other foot, the man would be getting dragged for this. Okay? So, Jennifer feels Cole can be super controlling. I mean, you're controlling too. Hello, pop me kettle. And Jennifer and Rob, they did hang out, but not really a lot of kissing going on. Which we all know that's a damn lie, but okay. So then Tiffany and Tim talk, and Tim is feeling Elise. Rob comes through, and Tim says there are people that are jealous. Yes, indeed. By the way, I forgot to say this at the top of the show, or toward the top in the middle of the show. But I think it was. Let me see. Yeah, I think this was at the top of the show. Tim was like the Michael Jackson popcorn meme, just eating it up, because Tim was like, finally, y'all see the bullshiggity that I've been saying about Jennifer this whole time. And Tim, you played your part very, very well. You didn't have to say shit. She self-destructed on her own. Now, I don't wish hell on nobody, but I do advocate for a heaven of justice. Okay, so listen, just wanted to add that to the show there. Tanya said compromise is key, and that Cole can adjust if Jennifer needs space. This, that, and third. But here's the thing: why give space to Jennifer when she doesn't respect your space of transparency? Right? You don't mind giving her space, but she can't respect your space of wanting transparency for you and her and how y'all, where they do that. And then there's an ambulance that shows up, right? Now, we did hear that Cole was injured during 90 Day Fiance Hunt for Love. We don't know if it's Cole, but we're pretty sure it's Cole, okay? That's been rumored, so we gotta wait to see, right? So then for the preview, there is a workshop to understand what food that you can eat to have better sex, okay? That's the fireworks are shooting off behind us here. Yes, indeed. So then Tim wants to know what a fig is, F-I-G, like Fig Noonans. Then there's a girls' night that's happening. And Carla was upset about Jay asking Tiffany on a date. Carla, I'm just going to let you know now. Jay and Tiffany ain't going to go nowhere, bro. It ain't going to get deep. Like, this is episode 7, and Jay has been in the background for how long? Bro, it's not going to go, Carla. I think you're fine. Tim is not going to dance at all because Usman said, you're going to get on the dance floor. I'll help you find somebody. And then Tiffany and Jennifer are getting into it of the lack of transparency that is coming from Jennifer. And then on top of that, Elise gets into it. And then Jay and Carlo get into it over Tiffany. So that is your 90 Day Fiance Hunt for Love Season 1, Episode 7 after show, y'all. Woo! What a episode. Like I said, I really can't wait for the reunion. You know what I mean? It's going to be a good time. I really, truly cannot wait for the reunion because, Sean, you got a lot to work with. Don't screw up this reunion. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you dare do it. You got a lot to work with. Okay? You have a lot to work with. Don't you do it. don't you do it. Okay? Just don't do it. Because it would not be prayed for you. Just don't do it. Just do not do it, okay? It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So, that being said, we're just chilling out here. Doesn't really say how many. Look at the press release, y'all. But it doesn't really say how many episodes it's going to be. So I guess we just got to wait to see how many episodes it's going to be. I think it might be 10 episodes, though. So 8, 9, 10. So I think we're almost done with the season. But who's to say? You know what I mean? But yes, indeed. So good episode. A lot of action with this one. Jennifer was basically the main star. It looks like that carries over into the next episode there. So yes, indeed. Man, oh man. Lord. Just checking my notifications, y'all, to see if anything is popping off. Let's see. Warming over the next 3 days. That's great. That's just wonderful. That's just wonderful. We need more rain. That's what we need. We need a cooling off period, child. But it is 76 degrees where I'm at right now. And yes, indeed. So thank God it is cool. Okay, nothing. So, but yep, we are just chillaxing here. Just a chillaxing. Like I said, I really, really do like this show. Like this is no joke with me, right? I just got into Virgins. We talked about that tonight. Like I said, very good show. Love Virgins. It's just the first episode. I think they're on episode 6 already, so we'll have to catch up a little bit. But we will eventually get to the end of Virgins as well. I really like the dynamic of the crew. I think that this could be a franchise. See, this is the thing. Every network has their star, right? They have their star show. And I truly think that with the Oprah Winfrey Network, they haven't found it yet. I mean, Ready to Love should have been having spinoff shows. Okay, they should have had couples from Ready to Love happening. They had Ready to Love Last Resort, but there should be like a tropical version of Ready to Love, like there is Bachelor in Paradise. They go to Cruise Edition, Second Chance at Love, like not to mention international format because there's black people all over the world, but like, they don't got it yet. They don't got it. If OWN can find their 90-day fiance, they will be successful. And it's not Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? It's not. It's not. Okay? Everybody who's excited about that show coming back, the only reason why you're excited is because that's all the content you got to create, to make, and to talk about. That's all you can do. That's it. And God bless you for it. Because somebody got to go to the lower that's available. Damn. I mean, 90 Day, they have diversified themselves so much. It's like you could basically call TLC the 90 Day Fiance Network. You really could. You really, really, really could at this point. So, but also, too, the cool thing about, linear television is it amplifies it, right? So everybody can see it, but then streaming hones in on those niche communities, right? So it's kind of like television is where the viewers see it, and then streaming is where the consumers embrace it, right? So that's just my take on everything going on there. As the fireworks are going off behind us there it is, live on Brandon Lee's Virtual Tour Live. Welcome in. I'm your tour guide, Brandon Lee here. We just talked about 90 Day Fiance Hunt for Love Season 1 Episode 7. Yes, indeed. There, man. 4 shows in one day today. Good Lord. And by the way, that new show, Heart and Hustle Houston. That's premiering Saturday, August 2nd at 9/8 Central, only on Own Only Here. Hashtag Own Keeping It Real. We covered that today. Yes, indeed. Came out around 3 o'clock or so. So talked about that today. It's got 118 views. Thank you all so much. Virgin's got 42 views right now. Thank you all so much for that. The Elon Musk, PD, Jan Jackson, Bojangles, TikTok, Nicki Minaj, India Love, and Stephanie Mills got 163 views. So thank you all so much for watching. Yes, indeed. Y'all making it do what it do. And yeah, so we just drinking our wine, minding our own black business, and going on tour. That's really all we're doing. That's really all we're doing, child. In the tiki room. In the tiki room. All the flowers bloom in the tiki room. Man, such a good song, man. Now, if Disney can get that magic into their theme parks again, then yay! Yes, indeed. Hey, 3 people, welcome in. Glad to have you all here. Almost at the 40-minute mark, and then we'll take a commercial break here. But yes, indeed, for sure. So, like I said, I love 90-Day Fiance, but you gotta know when to go in and when to go out, because sometimes that world will get on your last nerve. Like I said, Bilal and Shida, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. That's all I got to say, okay? Big Ed, Angela, there's plenty of others that will cool. Like, man. Oh my God. What? Oh my God. What was that? What was that couple's name? 90-Day Fiance. Because there was a couple that really irked everybody's nerves. Let me see. Oh, Jasmine and Gino, they're classic. But I'm trying to find that one couple. And everybody was on their side. So let's see, baby. Fiance. No. Let's see. Oh, Jabri and Mona is another one. Oh my God. Patrick and Thais. Kobe and Emily. That's the couple. Kobe and Emily, my Lord Jesus. We were all pulling for Kobe, child. We were all pulling for Kobe so bad. That was season 9. Okay, so this past season, apparently somebody from Arkansas is on the show. So yes, indeed. And then season 11 is on now. So they made it past 10 seasons, which is huge for television. So yes, indeed. All right, we'll take a little commercial break and we'll be back with more Brainley's Virtual Tour Live right after this. We are live on Tour Like Comment Show. Subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Rolling.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mirar's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from?
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
McDonald's. I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here. We're almost there to a full-fledged hour. Glad to have all you here. We just got done talking about 90 Day Fiance Hunt for Love, Season 1, Episode 7. Like I said, very good episode. Very, very good episode. Like I said, I cannot wait to see what the end of this is going to be. Like I said, I do believe that Joe and Chantel could leave Tulum together. I do believe that. I believe that Colt will probably get Courtney at the end. I think Usman really could care less about Courtney. That's just my opinion, bro. Don't get mad at me, okay? Jennifer, I don't think she's gonna leave with anybody. I just don't. I think she is too toxic, too trifling, too much of a waste of a headache for anybody to take her on. Just saying. Elise and Tim, I think y'all be a good FWB. It probably won't go nowhere than that. Tiffany, I don't know about Tiffany. I think Tiffany will probably leave the island alone, but not by her own choice. I think she will look back at it and be like, you know what, this was an experience to help me grow. It is what it is, you know what I mean? I think that Colt and Courtney, or Courtney, I think will definitely probably leave the island. Now, it may not develop into anything, but then we don't know. I'm trying to think about covering everybody. Let me make sure I covered everybody, because I think I did. Like I said, Usman, I think I covered Usman. Yeah, Usman. I don't think anything's going to happen with Usman. I don't think he's going to leave with anybody. Rob, nah, I don't think he's going to leave with anybody either. So those are my opinions on everybody. So, yes, indeed. But it's a very good show, though. I really, really enjoy the show. So, yes, indeed. Yep. So, we are here just chillaxing, everybody. Yes, indeed. I'm just looking over some stuff here. Just looking at some stuff. Lord. Man, tired. But it was a good day, though. It was a good day for content. Tomorrow is Thursday, and then it's my weekend at 3:00. So excited about that. So excited. So excited. So yes, indeed. So yep. Y'all got any plans for this weekend? Oh man. You know, I keep applying for jobs like I told y'all. Not saying that the job I have is bad, but believe me, it's not. The job I have is not reflecting the truest potential of who I am, right? And what I can be. It's not. It's just not. It's not. You know, and listen, I'm grateful for the job because believe me, ever since 2020, a lot of people have lost a lot. So it could be a lot worse. So I'm very grateful. Very, very grateful for, you know, still having a job this, that, and third. But in the same token, yeah, there's got to be more life than that. Like I said, I'm on cruise control with that job. Like, not saying that I don't care about the job, but I definitely can, you know, go in, you know, make it do what it do and get out, which is what you're supposed to do anyway. You know what I mean? But still. Believe me, as soon as I so difficult. Okay, it's been so difficult. But you know, all in due time. All in due time. Because like I said, I want to do this more often. You know what I mean? If I can make like $50,000 a month, $75,000, $100,000 a month for making content, I'll be cool with that. I really would, because it's just me, right? Of course, you know, in the future, I do want to get married and, you know, have a family and all that stuff and settle down. But all in due time, though. You know what I mean? But sincerely, like, it is what it is. But yeah, so. Plus, not only I want to be able to wake up and do what I want when I want to do it, right? And I think all of you guys who work in retail, fast food, or a job that is constant rigmarole. You gotta turn your vacation schedule at the beginning of the year, then you gotta wait for the vacation all year long, and It's like, no. If I want to go on Virgin Voyage right now, because I gotta book it, then but you know what I mean. If I want to get up and go, I should get up and go, and not have to worry about getting to work the next day. Like, who wants to live that life? No one. Nobody, baby. Who wants to live that life? Nobody. Who wants to live that life? Nobody. Who wants to live that life? Nobody, baby. Okay. Just keep it a buck. All of y'all. Okay. Glad we had that conversation. Yes, indeed. Glad we had it. Excuse me. So, yep. 82 people, welcome in. Just chilling until the full-fledged hour is done. Then I'll turn off my camera here and we'll just be chilling. By the way, if you're looking for the Daily Motivator, I did that during the 6 o'clock show. So please go see that show to see the Daily Motivator. It had some really good bars in there for you all. So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. By the way, y'all, I'm Ready to Love will be back August 1st, which, like, my Lord, we gotta wait all this month just to get Ready to Love back. It's like, no. Like, y'all should have never went on a break. If anything, what y'all should have did was coupled yourself with the Never Ever Mets. Never Ever Mets at 8/7 Central and then 9/8 Central. Or actually, no, you know what? Yeah, you should have done that. 8/7 Central, the Never Ever Mets. 9/8 Central, Ready to Love. Because it would have been a Black Love Friday night programming block on its own. But listen, they're the smart ones. Yes, indeed. So, yeah. I like this face, this peaceful face. Just. Peace is a decision. Always remember that. Peace is a decision. Peace is a decision. With that being said, I'm going to turn on my camera now because we've done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Oh, man. I bet you can do a compilation of how many times I've done that. So yes, indeed, y'all. Well, that is the show, y'all. One love, much love, all love to each and every single one of you. I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Thank you to everybody that came through. Shout out to y'all. One person that's here now. Thank you so much. With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special because you will always want to bless and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing to call yourself? It's nothing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You spend time with me. And hopefully, by spending time together, we'll be great together. And always remember where you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you're just recognizing that, hey, listen, you can date how you want to, but just be responsible for who you're trying to show love to. Make sure the replay is not just for if you watch it, not just for if you listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I embrace you all. Always remember, or see love, you gotta give it, or see love, you gotta give it, or see love, you gotta give it. Where obstacles you have overcome, where successes you have achieved upon this particular day. I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, just recognize that as much energy as it takes to hate, it takes that much energy to love. Remember that. Because what the world needs now is love, sweet love, not hate. Got too much of that shit going on right now. Sincerely. And I still am praying for everybody in Texas with Camp Mystic. That was such a situation. Those kids did not need to go through that at all. And shout out to all the adults that tried to get everybody out. And see, this is why I wish I was wealthy for things like this, where I could just, fly in with supplies and resources. And also, too, if I could, pay for as many funerals as I could, I definitely would do that, man. And just a bonus tip, just remember, just because you don't have it to give doesn't mean that you're not a good person. Because let me tell you something, it's the people that don't have the most that have the most giving hearts. It's the people that do have the most that are the least willing to give. So, commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, for the blessings on the way for you, me, all of us as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love, and I'll send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Bye-bye.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that They've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams. Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Bye.